And it says we're live, Lorena. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Adventure Nation. Welcome to Last Saturday Live.
How are you, everybody?
We're your hosts, Paul and Lorena. This is Ozzy. He will be not saying too much.
No, he's a quiet dude.
Yeah, he doesn't say too much. He might scratch something every now and then, jump on our head, but not too much. How are you guys doing?
Well, first of all, apologies to everybody because we kind of forgot it was last Saturday. Like, this was really last minute. Like, all the time, I don't know how even Paul came up. Well, first of all,
I gotta kill that. Okay, cool.
How Paul even came up like, oh my God, today's last Saturday. And I was like, what?
I was checking.
It was like super last minute.
I was checking to see if we had to go live next Saturday. It happened to be today. So, awesome.
So, late but surely we're here.
Well, no, we're not late. We're here on time. We just like last minute.
Didn't get their notification on time.
Right. That is true.
Come on,
that is true.
To pick up in the game, man. It's like, come on, what the hell are you calling?
Catching flack already. So, hey everybody! I noticed we've got some first timers on, so welcome to our Last Saturday Live. We do this every last Saturday of the month, where we talk about RVing and
random stuff,
random shit. And the language is a little bit different on this one because I can't edit me out. So you got to bear with it.
Sorry, I'm trying to find you guys so I can see the actual comments.
That's why I put up here the chat. I'm going to try and kind of keep up as it's going along. But yeah,
okay.
Everybody's excited. We've got big news. We're going to get to that in just a minute. I was going to tell Lori that we weren't going to go with the news until we got over 200 people on, but we've got 223 on already.
Oh my God.
So that kind of blew that. But anyways.
No, but
it's not what everybody's saying.
First things. No.
Catch up. Catch up on what's going on.
First, let's catch up and then we go into the actual news.
Can everybody hear us, by the way?
Hello?
You guys hear us?
We have been talking to each other all the time.
Yeah, we've been talking for 5 minutes and we don't even know.
The mouse. But anyway.
I think they can hear us. The little meter is going.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you what we're having here in our spread. We're having some spinach and artichoke dip with some crackers and then some guacamole that truly yours did. Yes, that is pretty good.
They can all hear us.
And we have the chips and this amazing chips that I love. It's called Salmas. I can get them usually in Mexico, but I found them in Canada. I have not found them in the US though, but in Canada you can find them everywhere pretty much.
Right. And just so you guys know, I see, the question came up. This stuff here, all this stuff is vegetarian. Somebody there, Jody, you've got it right. We are vegetarian, not vegan. You will hear us say we're eating a lot of vegan food, and that's okay, but you can't say you're vegan. Like, you can't dabble in vegan. Like, you either are or you're not. And because we do have, like, the odd, like, bit of sour cream or ice cream or things like that, which has some dairy in it, or like chocolate or something like that, which we try to avoid, but we do. That makes us vegetarian. It's all weird labor-y type stuff. So we try not to do that. We just don't eat meat, period.
Yeah, well, I will say like myself, I will eat fish once in a while. I'm talking like once every in a blue moon. Like what I have eaten fish, like we were in Alaska. I have to eat some salmon.
Right.
I had some halibut.
Right.
And I think that was it.
And I haven't eaten fish since I had fish sticks when I was like a little kid. My mom would make me eat those, but no fish for me.
Yeah, just clarification: we're vegetarian. We're not vegans.
And then I don't eat eggs. I don't drink regular milk. We do other stuff. So that's that whole deal. So got that out of the way. I don't know what happened on here that somebody said something about vegan, but yeah. Wendy from Ottawa. Awesome in Kentucky. Cool.
Well, so what have we done lately? Like we have
nothing.
Almost disappeared, almost been lost for quite a while by now. And
for the last month.
I think like we almost even said that on the last Saturday that we were so busy with our business here that it was hard, and it's because of rough schedule. Like the business, it opens at 3.
So sorry, I gotta interrupt you. I gotta say hi to a special guest.
Like always.
Sorry, special guest. Hello, Allie. It's my daughter, and then we're watching from El Paso, so we have to say hello to them.
Anne-Marie,
hey guys, Anne-Marie, Ryan, John. If you're all watching, hey guys.
Okay, it was okay.
Okay, sorry, that's an interruption. All right,
so it's a pretty rough schedule, and because of that, Paul just doesn't have not the energy, but he just cannot stay awake to edit. Actually, by the time like he's done with work, comes home, we have like a very early dinner, and he's already falling asleep by that. So I think that's like pretty much on what has been happening this last month.
Yeah, it's been tough to try and keep the channel rolling. So
yeah, so that's what has been happening.
Yeah.
But with that being said, there is some good news. I mean,
obviously the videos still have us in Alaska. The next video, which will go out tonight, I tried to get it out today, but I couldn't render it before the live, so I need this computer for the live. I'll render it and get it out tonight. It's going to be late, but it'll still be Saturday. That will have us the last time in Alaska, heading down into northern Ontario. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing Alaska by now. Some of you guys are still loving it, but some of you guys are sick of it. So videos will have us out of Alaska and down into the lower 48 within the next couple, and down here into Vegas very, very shortly. Once we left Alaska, we popped over to see my kid in Hawaii, which I think we mentioned in the last live. And then literally from Seattle here was 3 days. Boom. And we've been in Vegas ever since.
Yeah. And we will be here for a little bit, actually.
We are going to be here through the end of the year.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't expect us to.
Yeah.
So if you're coming to Vegas, come and visit us.
Yeah.
Because we'll be here.
Just reach out, say hi. I will say that there was a lot of speculation to what's going on. No, I'm not pregnant. Lori's not pregnant.
I know. I gained a few pounds in Alaska, but it's just like too much good food there too. It's like, but I'm not pregnant.
I think like, you look fabulous.
Oh, see, that's why I like him.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not like going to Alaska. All the YouTubers, we all went to Alaska. It's not like one YouTuber gets pregnant, we all get pregnant.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's like,
that doesn't happen.
Not that. So that's
not a boat. And we're going onto a boat. I tried to sell Lori on the boat thing at first. I would do a boat in a heartbeat. Not going to happen anytime soon. I would love to do the inner loop thing where you go up through the St. Lawrence down the Mississippi.
Mentioned it before. He tried to sell it to me first, going onto the boat, and I'm like, I'm not dying in the middle of the ocean with you because you don't know how to sail. So it's like that kind of like kill it pretty quick. But now it's like Nomadic is the one that talk about the inner loop, and then Paul started researching that. It's like,
ooh, that's pretty cool.
That's not a bad deal because you're not really in open waters. You're just like coasting. So it's like, I will be into that, and probably sometime in the future, but not right now. So people, pay your bets.
Is Paul a Harvard grad? Just a quick question. I will have you know that Lorena went to Harvard.
I did.
She did to buy me the T-shirt at the gift shop.
Yeah.
So that's as close a connection to Harvard is that.
That was more like an inner joke. But it's like then the teacher just.
Oh no! It looks like we're.
Oh no!
I don't know. On here, it looks like we're spooling. So I don't know if that's just here or what that is. Maybe I should just pause that, and then maybe then that will help. But hopefully we didn't get lost because we're streaming and watching it live there. So hopefully
let us know if actually can like stop to see if the signal. Otherwise, we will put a different internet source. But please let us know if it's stopping your end.
It's still showing that we have internet, but it's doing some spooling stuff. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well, lagging,
yeah.
Okay, so which one do we have?
I'm on the T-Mobile right now, so maybe I'll flip over to AT&T and see what happens there.
See, that's the problem. That's life on the road. It's like never good internet wherever you go. It's just hard. Yeah. We're in the middle of the city, and we don't have good cell phone signal or internet, so that has been a challenge lately.
Yeah,
so that's kind of weird. So you put like
it's okay switch. Now in and out. Somebody's saying.
Yeah, but might as well switch it and be done with it.
But
just keep struggling with it.
Yeah, well, we've got the booster just on too, so we'll just see. Let's
switch.
No.
Oh my God.
Because remember earlier we had better speed on the T-Mobile. So, anyways.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, no boat. No, Lori's not pregnant. She's not leaving me for a younger, better looking young man.
Steve sent me pictures.
Ozzy's not a what? Yeah, Steven Richards though. She said, send her pictures just in case. Ozzy's not getting a new friend. That is not happening. So we'll get that out of the way.
That might happen anytime.
No,
that's not up to him.
That is not going to happen.
That is literally
okay. We're gonna have to end this broadcast so I can beat my wife.
Please. That's not up to him. So we went on Aussie buddy, we will have him. But this is not the case. It's actually not the case. Anyway, it's like, so the news.
Are we quitting the motorhome experiment? Hell no, that ain't gonna happen.
And I think that's part of the news.
Part of the news is that we are gonna double down on the motorhome experiment. Our business of 10 years, Picasso Auto Spa, which takes care of the Rolls Royce and limousine fleet for the Wynn Hotel here in Las Vegas, is being taken over by a friend of ours. He's going to run it for us, or actually, he's not going to run it for us. He's taking it over. It's his business. All of our employees are going to stay in place. They are going to help him, and he is amazing. So Picasso is gone, and that business is no longer. We're not going to have to focus on that anymore after the end of the year. We're going to have to get Mark up to speed on everything that we're doing.
Right now, basically what we're doing is going through a transition period, and that's what we're saying here in Vegas. And I think this came up because we came to Vegas very fast. When we went in our Hawaiian trip, we literally were working almost the entire time we were there. Like, we were not touristing. And that was so frustrating for us too. And then we came straight to Vegas, and like we said before, it's like he can barely keep his eyes open because he's going at 2 in the morning trying to fix things up. And at some point, I mean, it's like the channel suffers, but with that, it's our passion. Actually, the channel itself has been our passion all this time. And it's like at that point we were like, we need to make a decision because this cannot keep happening, basically. Yeah. So it's like we made the decision to kind of like be done with Picasso, move on from it, and just like he said, double down on TME. And basically we are ending our life as we know it, pretty much.
Life is over.
As we know it.
As we know it. What are we doing?
And now we are going full-time TME.
Somebody just said unemployed. You are absolutely correct.
You will be correct. With that being said, probably no more airplane rides.
Yeah, the airplanes.
Like, I think
stop.
That's done.
Woo!
So that's a big news. I mean, probably for you, it's like, hey, not a big deal for us. It's literally we're shifting our entire life just like to be with TME.
Yes, and so there, I see all kinds of comments coming in on unemployed, full-time YouTubers, full-time motorhome experiment. Yes to all of that. So when we say we're going to double down on that, it means that we're going to put out more content than before. And we're still going to do our 2 days a week on our Tuesdays and Saturdays. And we are going to do, and Pamela's on here. She's going to scream, hell yeah, because she's already in on our Patreon. We are going to do that. We'll make an announcement on that soon. We kind of screwed up, and I don't know what I did, but it got out there. And
when he takes things over, things get screwed up. So it's like,
but we'll talk about that later, because right now I'm not going to get into that because we're not in a position to be asking anybody to support. So we're just not doing enough. We're not putting out the best content that we can. And that's something that I want to do by concentrating that full time. I want to put out the best content I can.
I totally agree that I'm not going to push anything or anything like that, but at the same time I want to acknowledge to people that's Pamela and Jim and Morgan, because it's like out of the blue, without us even knowing, they went into Patreon and started supporting us. So guys, we're gonna send you a special kit.
Yes, so we will. So, and ready for Social Security. Who knows, man?
Well, you're not at age of Social Security, first of all.
We read something this morning. Grab that sheet so I don't get this wrong. We listen to books in the morning. We listen to motivational videos and things like that. We don't watch any RV videos. We don't watch anything related to. I watch a little bit of travel stuff, but most of the stuff we watch is either business related or motivational related.
I'm gonna need like 3 of those
and
today.
Lori's gonna need a whole bottle of wine tonight. Very few people know about this. Some of our employees, not even all of our employees know, but the major employees know. So this is something that we're just getting out now. Like, you guys are really the first to know. Kevin and Laura obviously know, but very, very few people know this.
Our very close friends.
Our very close friends know, but some other people know. But anyway, this morning we heard this on one of the motivational videos that we were watching from a guy named Tom Bilyeu.
By the way, before you move into something cool, I just wanted to say, when we told our closest friends like Kevin and Laura or the Hamptons or like my mom and all that, they weren't like, congratulations. They're like, are you sure what you're doing? It's like,
yeah,
but yes, we are.
Yes. And
but anyway,
So it is scary as hell. This has been our life for 10 years, 11 years, actually.
And the life that we know, and we're not sure we're going to have a for sure income every month, doesn't matter what, and all this stuff, all that we are tossing that away to be with TME full time.
Yeah. So
anyway,
no, and Jay said not good for your employees to find out. No, they know. Most of our employees that watch the channel, they know. The other employees have been with us for a couple of weeks, some of them for a month.
That's part why he came back.
That's part of why
we had to restaff a lot. So it's like our like long terms, like our like close crew members that is like part of the family. We call them part of the family because we have been together for so long. They already know. I mean, Paul sit down with them and told them everything what's happening. They know. It's all like the new members that they still don't know.
People that really, they don't have any tie to me yet. They don't have any emotional tie to me. So it is scary as hell. And I want to read this to you guys because this is something for all of you guys to think about. Because going full-time is scary. Doing a lot of things out of the ordinary is scary. And this morning we heard this. It says, you're only scared because your mind can measure what you will lose, but it can't see what you will gain. And that was a guy by the name of Kyle Cease, and he's a comedian turned motivational speaker. And that is, when I heard that, it was just hit me so hard. Like, that's why we have a hard time moving forward into the unknown, is because we have this measure of income that we knew we had day in and day out, week in and month in and year in. For the last 10 years, we've had this steady thing going on, and you can measure that. It's quantifiable. It's, man, when we cut it off, we're gonna lose that. But we have no idea how much we can gain in the future. And when you think about that being infinite, to me, that makes it worth at least trying. Like, you have to try. And I love doing this stuff. Kevin is on board. Hey, Kevin Miller, what's happening? And I love doing this stuff. I love meeting you guys out on the road. I hope you guys, when you see us in the lives here, when you see us out doing the meetups and stuff like that, we absolutely love this. Yes. I just dig this stuff so much, and I want to do better content online. I want to be the best RV/travel channel show online, and I'm going to do the best to do that. So that's why we're doing this, and this is a huge step for us, and it is craziness.
Yeah, now you know what was happening and what is that we're doing right now. Right now, basically, we're going through the transition. And for us, it's like a lot of work because we have to handle not only like a business, but it's like procedures and all what it takes to do, and employees, an account. I mean, it's like all these different things that we need to do before we leave, or we can go full time into TME. So what I think what's going to happen this year is we're going to finish, obviously, our Alaska series. So we're very close to do that at this point. We're just don't have that much longer, probably 3 more episodes, something like that, 3, 4 more. And after that is like, hopefully by then we have done or close to done with the transition, and we start a new season with pretty much new life.
New season, new life. Yeah. So we'll finish season 3 here in Las Vegas and start off with season 4. Still just starting to work on the new intro and see how that goes. We'll have some new intro for you guys and some new adventures. We don't know. Somebody said something about Mexico. Our plan is to go to Mexico this year. So we are going to do Quartzsite. So we will be in Quartzsite. So hopefully all of you guys who can make it to Quartzsite will make it. And we will be in Quartzsite, and we're going to hang out and party for a week. So every night we'll do campfires. Every night we'll hang out. We'll talk RV. We'll talk black tank stories. We will have a blast. And
we don't have a black tank though.
We don't have a black tank, but we'll hear you guys covering yourself. I'm okay with that.
Compost story.
Yeah, we'll have a compost story. There isn't that many, but yes.
There's a story that happened today, but we're not gonna share it.
Oh, story that happened today. Oh, I walked in on Lorena when she was peeing. That's the first time in 10 years.
First time in literally since we have been together. Yeah. We've been together for
12 years. Yeah.
I was going to say 12 years.
Get it right,
12
Lorena.
years.
Yeah.
And it's like, and today I screamed from the bathroom in the RV, Paul, you forgot to clean this. And he's like, what? And he goes and opens.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like both of us, we were just like blush and red. Like, I didn't see anything.
Our Alaska friend, Red Jaguar, says we need a 45-foot DP. No, we don't.
Eventually, probably once we
No,
are
that ain't happening.
60 or 70. I want to try that lifestyle at some point to see like if it's what everybody says.
When
it
you're
is
60
or
or
it's not.
70, that means I'll be 100.
And
I'm
you
not
will
driving
be
a 45-foot
kicking and
DP.
driving. So, somebody says, "What does Ozzy think about the transition?" I think he's happy. He doesn't care really. He's a cat. He has a life.
Ozzy's going from kibbles and bits to no-name cat food now because we can't afford it.
Oh yeah, somebody says, "No, we don't have excuse not to go to Minnesota." And I'm like, "Yeah, we have an excuse. The fuel to get there.
We can't afford the fuel."
That's gonna be the joke, the running joke now. He's like,
caravan tours, Scott. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we have actually talked about it going into Mexico. I mean, you have a Spanish speaking person, myself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I somewhat know the process too, because my sister worked at the National Bank in Mexico. That is the ones that record all the permits and all that. So it's like, not a bad idea. It's like, you're into something.
What else, Lori? We are in Vegas till the end of the year. So like she said, if you're in Vegas, we've got a couple viewers here that we invited over for the live, but they never responded. They met us last night. They probably packed up and left. So the Snowdens were here in town. That they've probably gone now. They were like, we're out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going through the back questions.
Scott just got on the breeze. What was the announcement? We're quitting. This is it, Scott. This is the last one. We're done.
No,
that's not happening.
Say that.
We are, for those of you who are just joining us, 471 people on now. Holy smokes. I am humbled. You guys are absolutely freaking amazing. Holy smokes. We are, for those of you who are just joining us or joined us in the last little bit, we are doubling down on the channel. We have sold our business. And at the end of the year, we are out of Las Vegas and we are full-time RVing, full-time YouTubers, full-time homeless, and full-time unemployed.
Yes.
But we are doubling down on the channel, more content, more how-tos. We've got some other cool ideas. Who knows what's going to happen? We'll see.
I have a few people asking if there is a new RV in the books.
Okay, RV. First off, I got to address am I going to turn tricks for fuel? Got to do what you got to do. We could head up to San Francisco, I don't know.
You never know.
No, that you never know. Whatever I got to do, man, to make a living. I ain't scared.
We're not picky.
Yeah,
at this point.
You're not picky. I'm the one turning tricks.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you going to talk about?
Motorhome.
Oh, yeah, Motorhome.
Motorhome, because when we left Seattle, we were like, we literally still were not in the mentality of, it's like, let's move on from the business. So we, at that point, were like, we should, at this point, probably it's a good time to have a new rig and work on it during the winter and blah, blah, blah. So in the last live, I remember talking about, like, we're thinking about getting a new rig and all that. And now, after all this, like, literally 1 month has changed so much. And we're like, is it the smart thing to get a new rig? Because you have to put that down payment and probably bigger payments as well. And all that time, we're like, it's not the right time right now. So what we're going to do is actually going to fix this one up, put it up to our standards, to what we would like to see. I will have to say, it's not like up to our standards.
Yeah.
I guess right now it's still up to our standards. More like what is in our wish list that we would like from a new rig and try to put it here in this rig. So we're not getting a new RV, just like it just doesn't make sense right now. But in the future, probably at some point. But right now, it's just not the smart thing to do. What?
Oh, we have some funny bastards on our channel. Dave at 55 Degrees says we won't get too far if I have to turn tricks to get fuel.
You're right.
You guys suck. Kevin, I don't know where we're doing residency yet, and I saw that on a few people.
Yeah, I noticed that
we've been
too.
talking about that. Vegas has no state income tax, no corporate income tax, so it's actually a great place.
So we have been juggling between 4 places. It's because of income tax, corporate tax, and also other kind of taxes too. It's Texas, Florida, Wyoming, or still Nevada. Just say here. So we're between those 4 choices, and so far Nevada or Texas are winning right now.
Yeah.
So we have actually a meeting with our accountants soon enough, and we will decide then what we're gonna do, what is better for us financially, basically.
Yeah. So we'll see what
Yep.
happens with that. That will happen within the next 30 days. So we'll figure that out.
Yep.
Are we going to meet up with Traveling Robert again? Hopefully sometime. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, we love him.
We love Traveling Robert. He's really cool.
Hopefully you can drag yourselves up to Canada next year. He's like, huh, I don't know about that one. Like I said, it's
Hope
like,
you're not drinking the motivational Kool-Aid. Of course, we're always motivated.
but they were cheers.
Mm.
To
Cheers.
to new beginnings.
Yeah, somebody said the size of your wine glass was magnificent.
I think I might be able to fit an entire bottle here. No, I don't think so.
Probably not.
But still pretty good. This one's actually the last live we have Barb and Rick, and one of their friends. They sell glasses to wineries. So and they gift them like a big set of wine glasses. So she actually gave me 2. And since we're stationary here in Vegas, I just got them. And
Awesome.
Before leaving, probably I'm gonna gift them.
Oh, sorry, I got to do another break in here. Hey, Amaray, jazz hands.
Those are not jazz hands.
What are they if they're not jazz hands?
It's like you're just doing this, like hello.
No, like the.
Like, oh
my
God.
granddaughter's watching, and she taught me how to do jazz hands. Now, apparently, I can't do them, so I don't know. Anyways, hey Scott. Somebody said their hubby Scott to say hi. So hi,
How
Scott.
long will your cash flow last? Have to work in the future? Well, work, yes. It's like
Yeah.
we have put in a lot of work. I mean, you guys don't realize this. It's like, but TME is a lot of work. I'm just editing one video, creating the video, shooting the video, creating the video, editing the video, putting the video. It's just a lot of work. And people, I don't think they realize that. I mean, not only for us, any YouTuber out there, like any of your favorite YouTube channels out
You
there,
have no idea. Yeah, they work so
you have
hard.
no idea how much time everybody's putting into these videos, and also all the social aspect of it. Because it's like, I know you guys don't like when we post a picture, make a comment, and then we don't reply. But it's like all that takes time to do, and when you're busy doing something, it's hard. But my point being is like all that takes time. So it's pretty much a full-time job, and this is the part that is like he says, we're doubling down because it's what we love to do. We love hanging out with you guys. And I can see somebody just like actually put $10
Down payment on your new adventures. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
That's awesome. Somebody just said, "Are we on Patreon?" We will be, but it's just not official yet.
It's not
We've got to build some. We've got to. Before I do that, I have to know that I'm providing value, and right now I don't feel like we're there yet because we've been so absentee lately. So that'll happen down the road, and we'll see what happens with that. But we'll make an announcement.
So
on
is
that later.
Patreon out there? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Are we actually pushing it? No, at all. Because like he said, it's like we need to do some work before we actually can ask for help from you guys.
Yeah.
So yes.
Is Lori still day trading? Yes.
Yes. Now I'm gonna be. Not day trading. I trade. There is a difference to that. Day trades when you on a daily basis go on your train the daily market. I don't do that. It's too stressful for me. I couldn't do it anyway traveling. I swing trade. It's like weekly, monthly. I have not been doing lately since we went to very remote areas and with no internet sometimes or Wi-Fi or being reliant on a very barely Wi-Fi. It's not something that I want to do. I still do like long-term trading. I have been doing this just for savings to increase our savings. But right now, like it's one of our talks is like I'm gonna increase the amount of trading. So we're gonna travel slower. That's a big thing with us because you guys know that we travel very fast. So we're gonna be traveling slower and more purposefully. So knowing that we're gonna go into an area with cell phone areas so I can actually trade more. And that instead of actually increasing our saving, that's gonna be part of our income now. So we're going to switch things around a little bit in our life, trying to accommodate TME full time. Yeah.
Awesome. Somebody's going to send me a case of Dr. Pepper every month. Yeah, because I'm going to have to cut down on this.
No, only one a week.
What's one of it? I'm going to have to be drinking Dr. Thunder. What's like no
Big Thunder, isn't it?
Dr. Thunder from I don't know. That is awesome.
We have not been
Allie, stop that. That's crazy. Don't be doing that. So you guys are just killing me.
Allie, we might have to park in your driveway.
Yes, Allie and John, just while you guys are on the channel tonight, we may have to come to Texas and park in your driveway for a while. Guys, Bruce just threw 20 up in the top chat. You guys are amazing. So
we're gonna need some wine, more wine for the next chapter.
Allie says, why did it do $9.99? Because you're cheap and that extra penny would have killed John. That's why.
What did you say? Oh my god! He's like, I'm gonna beat him up later.
She knows I'm kidding. She knows I love Johnny.
No, thank you guys so much, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's like, oh, thank you so much, everybody.
Oh my god, you guys are just crazy.
But anyway, well, let's move on into the next chapter.
Yeah. Are you letting investments generate income? Yeah. So that's again what Lori's saying is that every bit of money that we've ever made, Lori invests for us, and so
it has been for growing. Now it's gonna be for income.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gail, we enjoyed meeting you guys as well. Kevin Miller. Whoa.
Oh yeah, somebody asked where is Kevin and Laura. They're not in Vegas. They are in the Desert Springs, or what is it?
Desert Hot Springs, just outside of Palm Springs.
Yes.
And we'll be meeting up with them again at some point. You guys know that we can't let them out of our lives for too long, but again, we've got to stay here and take care of what's going on here in Las Vegas right now. First things first. And again, for those of you just joining us, we've told everyone we are selling the business here, or the business in Vegas has been sold, and we're going to be full-time RVing, full-time YouTubing. I mean, we've been full-time RVing for two and a half years now, but we are going to be full-time
RVing unemployed.
Full-time unemployed for the next little while as well.
I mean, I think luckily we have I think we went a seminar like a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and that totally changed our mindset on money, because we used to spend every single penny we will make. And since then, like, we started saving money. And when I start trading, because you start learning out, okay, you need to multiply that money too. So luckily we have enough savings like to keep us alive. It's not like we're gonna go totally zero money, zero savings, zero everything tomorrow. It's like, It's not that way. I mean, it's like, so that is the positive side of it. So I don't know. It's like, I know a lot of people are like, what? It's like, what are you doing?
Right. Somebody wants to know who does my makeup. I do it all myself. Just everything.
Can you tell? I'm sorry. That was rude.
Wow.
But anyway. So yeah. What wine? Somebody asked what wine.
What wine are you drinking tonight? I don't know. Grab that. I'm gonna grab a chip here and stuff my mouth with guacamole. So you're gonna have to
this one actually. Bart recommended it, and it's a Spanish wine, I believe, and it's pretty good and very affordable too. So great for my new lifestyle. It's like, so I love it. It's called Epicuro. So
my son-in-law just said, we sold Picasso. Great. Now he was going to ask us for a job, and now he doesn't know what he's going to do. He doesn't want to work for us.
Please. Well, the job's still there if you want it.
Yeah. You guys can take it over for us if you like. TME shirts, stickers, and hats. Yes, we have shirts and stuff now. We just got the stickers done. We don't have them up yet. Again, we're so far behind because we haven't had time. And all of that stuff is coming, and hopefully we can do some cool RV type stuff, not just TME stuff, but some cool RV shirts and gear and stuff. Who knows? We don't know where this is going yet. We do know we're gonna do the t-shirts and stuff. Why did we sell our business? Because I want to do this full time. For those of you that are coming on right now, why did we sell it?
I think that's a fair question, because somebody is gonna go, why you're selling somebody is for sure something that you have been doing, right? It's like, because it takes a lot of work to run that business too. It takes a lot of time to run that business as well. And you guys even have noticed that this last one that we have been absent, because we have been running that business. And the one thing we noticed is that the absentee owners for that specific business is not working.
It's not working.
Like, Paul has been flying back like an emergency basis, like from Orlando, and he flew from Boston, and then it's like from Anchorage, and in Hawaii we couldn't take a vacation because he was in business. So all this stuff is like, at some point we're like, okay, it's like, what are we gonna give up? But what are we gonna gain? We're gonna give up like a solid income, like that peace of mind that we had, but for something that we believe in, that's TME, and helping a lot of you guys going on the road. Because I know a lot of you guys are on the fence of going on the road. You're not sure. In our opinion, you know us, you should go on the road. It's like, live a life with no regrets. And it's like, but we want to help you doing that extra step, just going there. And there's when a lot of our videos are going to come handy. So we feel a sense of service even with TME, of helping everybody to get there.
Yeah, I'm just not passionate about Picasso anymore. I love cars and trucks and motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. And that's why I started Picasso to begin with. I love that stuff. But over the years, my passion for that has waned, and my passion for videography and doing this content, this travel stuff, the videos and meeting, my passion for that has just blossomed. I love it. So I can never say that enough. Like, I absolutely love doing this, and I want to spend more time doing it. And when I'm doing this and going,
literally
falling asleep,
he usually takes 2-3 days to edit one video. Just edit one video. Right now, he has been taking like 10 days to edit one video.
It's been a week or so
because he just can do only so much a day because before he's falling asleep. Lori Buchanan is in the house.
Dusty Rooster. So can you make enough through YouTube? Nope.
No.
Not unless we find something that can turn our channel into a, 150,000, 200,000 subscribers. Right now, totally upfront with you guys, our last check from YouTube was $400. Like, it's between 400 and 600 a month. So the level that we're at right now,
we have not been posting this month. Next month is gonna be like 300.
Yeah, it'll go down because we haven't been posting as much stuff, and so people aren't interested, and people don't want to watch. So it's just what happens, and so that's why I want to pump that up. So it won't be just YouTube. It'll be some through some merchandise sales, and it'll be some through some product stuff. We've had people reaching out to us for certain products, but nothing that's been really cool.
They have been like some companies are reaching out just for products we don't believe on, and those we're telling sorry, it's not a good fit. Period. We don't believe in the products themselves.
And some we do, like the Lifelite.
Like the Lifelite. I mean, no, but that's my point with it. It's like there's some products we're gonna review if we think it's something that you're interested in, or it actually will work for our lifestyle. We think it's like this will be a great add to our lifestyles and just share with you guys. So I think that's the kind of products we will review. We're not gonna just shamelessly review every single product just because it's like that's really not who we are. We don't want to do things that way. So if you feel that way, call us in because it's like we are not trained to be that way.
Right. Pedazian, have you thought of doing an Amazon affiliate? We've had Amazon affiliate since the very beginning. So yeah, off the website, you can go to the Amazon affiliate, and through Facebook, I think it's there. But yeah, we'll be doing that stuff. So like, as you guys are shopping, without even donating anything, if you guys are shopping for the holiday season, if you shop through our Amazon affiliate, it throws us a few bucks every time something's bought. I think it's 4% or something. I don't know, but it doesn't cost you guys anything extra. So if you're just doing that, as you're buying Christmas stuff, do it through Amazon affiliate. That helps, and we appreciate that. So that's the kind of stuff that I love, because then I'm not saying, hey, I donate money, because it's just it's already getting done. Yes, we will see you guys in Quartzsite. That's awesome.
Somebody asked how many miles in Freya.
130,000, give or take. Yeah, somewhere around in there, and still working like a charm.
Yeah,
touch wood.
Touch fake wood. It's not quite wood, so it's like are you guys vegans now? No, we're not.
No, we're vegetarians.
I thought it meant vegan. That's Nevada. No, never mind.
You thought Nevadans?
Yeah,
Nevadans, not vegans. No, we're vegetarians. We're not meat eaters, but we don't completely kill all animal products out of our diets and stuff. So our friends Kevin and Laura are it's a very committed lifestyle. I think it's amazing. Sure. And
I would not even call myself like, oh, I'm 80% vegan.
No, you can't be.
You can't be. You either are or you're not.
Right.
So I guess with that being said, technically I will be pescatarian. Even if I eat it once a year, twice a year, I will still be pescatarian, I guess.
Yes. Cynthia, we are selling our detailing business. Yes. So that has happened. So that's why we're all here discussing that tonight. So yes, the business has gone full timing in the YouTube world now.
I see why probably people are asking if you're vegan, because Pam said that your sticker on the back of your computer says vegan. It's like it says in tiny little letters vegan Panchos vegan tacos.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah,
that place.
This place here, this is Pancho's Vegan Tacos. It's a Mexican restaurant here in town. If you think you don't like vegan food, go to that place. It is the best Mexican food, bar none, of Mexican food in Las Vegas. And if you just get out of your head that it's vegan and just go in there with the fact that it's just good Mexican food, it'll blow your mind. It's awesome. Yeah. So we do eat vegan food, but we're vegetarians. I know that might make sense, but Aid Collins from the UK, what are you doing up this late? We love you, dude. It's awesome. Amazing. You managed to catch a live show for a change. It's got to be crazy late, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It's 8 hours. So yeah, just after midnight, I think. So
how will you earn an income? Paul is gonna go now into stripping. So it's like hopefully
I'm going to become a traveling male stripper. Kevin is going to join me. We're going to have a 2-man crew, and it's not going to be very successful. So we're going to need your help.
You're probably going to be recruiting. So if you guys are interested to join them, feel free.
That's awesome.
And you still don't use a grill, roasted veggies. Like, we don't want to carry and set up a grill.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather roast my veggies in the RV. So.
No more flying back and forth. Exactly. Once we're out, we're out. No more flying back and forth. Absolutely.
That is true.
Again, what would you say is the friendliest, wildest, weirdest, and coolest city you've been to? That is so tough because every city has different stuff.
Wildest, weirdest, and coolest. I have one in mind, but probably not for the reasons you think. Well, I have 2 in mind. One is Key West. I think if you have been to Key West, it's just
awesome.
Cool, it's fun, it's weird, it's quirky. I mean, it's like has amazing people. But the other place is Provincetown. That I can think about is crazy, is weird, is fun, but you have to be open-minded. Like
Provincetown is probably 80% gay or LGBT. So yeah, you have to be very open-minded to go there. Provincetown was an absolute blast. It was so much fun. You know, Portland is amazing. Seattle was cool. Like every place has, like, we love San Francisco. Every place has different cool weirdness about it. You know, it's keep Portland weird. You know, it's that thing. But
I mean, it's true. It's weird, but it's pretty cool place.
Yeah,
we love Vancouver. Like it was a surprise by how cool Vancouver was too. It's kind of like the same vibe as San Francisco. I feel
right.
And I think we all talk about it.
Yeah,
when we were there.
People could pay us to put my clothes back on. That's awesome. Facebook is the best way to keep up with us real time since your video is behind. Yes, absolutely. Hershey Motorhome. Lori, what's your thoughts on Bitcoin? I suggest probably talking to Kevin about that.
Yeah, I'm not a Bitcoin minor trader. I don't know even what's the term because I'm not actively into Bitcoin because I think I'm a big believer you have to be informed on what you invest. And I'm not willing to put the time into informing myself into Bitcoin. So that's why I don't invest in Bitcoin. But Kevin knows about it. So if you feel free to ask him about it.
Lori did the toe in Alaska. Yes. And somebody says your wife drinks too much. My wife's name happens to be Lorena. And that's like the first glass of wine she's had this week. So I don't know if that's too much. Lori, you bad girl, drinking a glass of wine a week. Jesus. Bad girl.
Let me finish it now. Will you be work campers? We actually have talked about it.
Yeah.
Because we were like, now that we have the freedom to do whatever we want to do, probably we can explore some areas.
Yeah. And use it for content.
And report to you guys. Say, this is good, this is not good, this is a ripoff, or this is amazing. I mean, it's like we could actually do some videos about it.
And by will you be work campers, you mean me, because Lori won't do that.
I have to trade. So it's like, I have to work too. I need my time.
Where are we going from Vegas? Quartzsite. So yeah, from here to Quartzsite by the end of January, and then after that, hopefully Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. So down into Mexico. That's all we know.
What tool do you guys most recommend to find the cheapest gas while on the road?
Gas Buddy.
I mean, I think everybody uses Gas Buddy. I mean, you can check like the prices of the area you're in, or if you're going into an area, checking the prices and how long ago they were updated. And they're pretty good. People update them. So Gas Buddy.
Where would you never go back to?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, Little Rock was not like. Yeah.
I mean, we really didn't explore there. We passed through there, but the little bit researching I did, I was like, I didn't see a reason to even stop there. And bussing through there, we didn't like it as much. Yeah. I guess we will only go to the.
It was just kind of.
I think the Clinton Presidential Library is there. It will be the only thing. Probably I will go.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Ooh, Pamela's got a job for me painting her house. Woohoo! I'll help paint the GMC too.
I was gonna say you can help Jim with the GMC. See, a project. Will you be heading back to Bar Harbor, Maine?
Absolutely, at some point.
Yeah, we love that area of the country. Like both of us are like, yeah,
because
awesome. We really, really love that area.
You two are happy for being unemployed. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Stacy in the Bahamas.
Yeah, I mean it's mixed feelings, and we're not gonna lie about it. It's just mixed feelings because literally it's nerve-wracking to have that security in your life and train that to something you believe on. So it's just two totally different situations. So it's the mixed feelings, the nerve and being nervous about it, the transition, and sometimes excited about it, the next chapter. So it's a little bit of both, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Sir Glenn, we sold our business, and we're going to be full-time YouTubers for the most part. So we'll see if other business opportunities come up. We're not closed off to doing other business stuff. So that is always a possibility. We'll see.
Scott is like next season themes, all state park reviews, trails to follow 66. I'm assuming Route 66, link on the highway, railroads. Yeah, we actually have been talking about like what can we contribute to the community, what else is needed in the community that maybe other channels also are not providing.
Right.
And it's hard for us to know because we really don't watch other channels as well. So to actually know what's needed in our group of people on the RV area section. So if you have any ideas of what you think is missing or lacking, or you would like to know, or any of these things, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, we want to hear the good and the bad. What you love about our channel, what you hate about our channel. We're okay with that as long as you're nice about it and you're not a total dick. If you just come off as a total dick, then that's not cool. But let us know. Like, I'd like more of this, but I don't like this, and I'd like to know that about all the channels. The one thing we're never gonna do, except for our little drama today, we're not gonna be the drama queens. We're just like, I see so many channels that like the craziest drama about various things that you're just like, as a full timer, I'm like, it's just not true. Crossing the border. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into just like drama for the sake of drama. I'd rather stay more positive. Positive doesn't sell really though. So we'll see. Somebody said more dancing. Hell no. Are you crazy? Will you guys be staying longer in an area? Yes, absolutely. Yes. We will be staying longer in an area because we can't afford fuel.
It says, Filmless Liver. I think he's Canadian because he's mixed feelings, eh? So it's like, you mean it's like watching your worst enemy driving over a cliff in your new roles. So
exactly.
I know what the mixed feelings are there.
Somebody said we don't want to hear complaining because there are tons of full-timers out there crying the blues. Exactly. We don't need to contribute to that side. So that's not something we're going to happen. Now, look, guys, it's not all fun. We get that. But we could show the times where Lori and I are yelling at each other, but nobody wants to see that. I mean, it happens. You guys are married. You know that you don't agree on everything. So that's just not going to happen. I don't see the need for that.
You just don't want to show it because I always win.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't like getting beat up, but I think I would rather have it be a comedy-based RV channel than a drama-based RV channel. Rather than a dramedy, I'd rather it be a rom-com. I don't know what that means really. Romantic comedy.
I know.
But anyways.
Danielle, aren't you worried about the border going or coming back from Mexico?
No.
I mean, we know the whole thing about the caravan is actually selling down in the Tijuana area. But I mean, it's not like.
Well, that's because the election's over and they don't need the drama anymore. So yeah, the caravan all of a sudden disappeared. No one talks about it anymore. On the news.
But anyway, my point being is like, it's not like you literally have to go through bad areas of town to get to a place. You just literally cross the border, get into the highway, and get out of town. That's it. I mean, it's like, I think people still think that, like I said, everybody's in donkeys and with guns everywhere, but it's like, it's not that way at all.
There's not going to be people riding donkeys in Mexico?
They are if you pay for it.
Oh, okay.
As an attraction.
Well, why go then? We rode camels in Mexico one time.
I know. Oh, don't say it. Kevin and Laura, they're on the live zone. It's like they're gonna friend upon on us. It's like,
no, we're not afraid. Somebody, and I did see it roll through, guys. We try to keep up to these comments as much as possible, but they roll through so fast. I did see somebody say something about, is it safe to take an RV into Mexico? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just like everywhere you go. Is it safe to take an RV into North Las Vegas? I would probably rather take it into Mexico. Like, there's just stuff happens everywhere you go.
I think
and
that's
it's like,
part of also why we want to go there is because there's so many misconceptions about it that we actually want to show you firsthand. And we're not going to try to code it, sugarcoat it. It's like we're going to show you what's going to happen. And for example, the Hamptons are actually going in a week. Like they're already going into Mexico in a week, and they're going to stay there for 3 months in Baja. So, I mean, my experiences, the Hamptons experiences, Karen and Laura, I mean, it's like we can all tell our experience and the good with the bad, and you can make your own judgment about it.
Convert the motorhome to solar electric. I like where your head's at. Zephyr Travels. I like it. I would love to do that.
Enjoy it now.
Elon Musk, call me.
Enjoy from now. From what I hear, the peso, so Mexican peso, is really down versus the dollar, and you can live like a king in Mexico.
Absolutely.
Why you say it is safe to travel to Mexico and RVing? So basically, yes. Mexico is very weird because it's like it's very expensive in some ways and very cheap in other ways. Like in Mexico, you have to travel your highways. Main highways are toll roads, so it's pretty expensive to actually drive to the toll roads, but are the best roads. But on the other hand, the food is just so cheap. It's like and so good too.
Yeah,
so
electronics are expensive.
Electronics are more expensive than the US. Like people will cross the border just to buy electronics and take them into Mexico. So it's like it's pretty weird. Fuel actually is more expensive in Mexico, I believe. So I'm just saying it's like it's a little bit, but overall it will be cheaper too.
Somebody says they saw a YouTube channel that said got kicked out of the park, and then the park was closing for the season.
See, that's the point.
That's garbage.
That is what we're talking about. That's clickbait. I mean, just creating clickbait just for the sake of getting the views. But you know what? That works because you see the views of these people, how much they have, and they're getting paid for the views. They're not getting paid like for not having drama. So there's when it comes like the moral code. That is like, you know what? We don't care that much about the views and the monetary sense. We just want to be real.
Yeah. Any tours of Canada other than visit mom? Yeah. I mean, we want to go back up there. We definitely want to do Banff and that sort of thing. We definitely want to do some touring of Canada because Western Canada was awesome. Eastern Canada was absolutely amazing. So I know we want to dip through the center there. So yeah, we will do that.
Do you guys have plans for Fort Wilderness in the future? Not in the near future. Like, I think that's going to have to wait a little bit. But I mean, we love Disney, so at some point, yes, we will get there, but we don't know when. Did I hear right that you guys sold your business? Yes, you are correct. Trying to get to the questions versus the actual comments.
What website is the best for finding campsites? Compendium, free campsites, Compendium, or Allstays and freecampsites.net.
But Companion is great for reviews, guys. Go because people will post pictures to you, and you can go and see exactly if they have cell phone signal or not, reviews on the campground, pictures of the actual sites. So check Companion very well.
You could do a series on winter RVing. Denny, that means going where there's snow.
No, I'm not good with cold. The funny thing is, like, the entire time I was in Vegas, living here in Vegas, I always wish we could live in a place like Oregon or Washington where there's trees and rivers and beautiful, but I never thought about behind all that it's a lot of rain. So I think you really have to get used to the cold and the rain for that. And now that we went to Alaska, it was beautiful, but I would never live in a place like that just because I love the sun. I feel like it's cheery, it's fine. I hate to have like 10 layers of something. So it's like, no.
Lori Buchanan, Newfoundland 2020. That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Because we have not done Newfoundland. So it's like,
How's the wine in Mexico?
The wine?
Yeah, they have American wine, right? How's the Mexican wine?
I have only tried one, and it was, I'm not great with very sweet wines, and it was a very sweet wine. It was a Moscato. So I will have to try them. I'm going to tell you once we get down to the Wine Valley and Ensenada in Baja. I will let you know.
Favorite RV park in the southern U.S., not including Fort Wilderness. I'd have to say Houston.
Normandy?
No, in southern U.S.
In the southern U.S. Oh, the one in...
Or would you say the...
South Carolina. We say at the city park. It was not a state park. It was a city park.
Yeah, but better than Gulf Shores State Park?
Well, Gulf Shores is pretty cool, too.
Better than the Houston one in northern Houston?
I like northern Houston, like the Conroe area. It had
Willits, Texas. What was that one?
It was
1,000 trails, believe it or not.
I think it's the best 1,000 trails in the world
Yeah.
almost. Well, no, that's not true because there's a few cool ones in Washington. But that was a cool one. But Gulf Shores, Alabama, the state park itself, amazing park. And what is the city park? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was the one in
I couldn't tell you
Charleston.
right now, but pretty amazing.
Yeah.
There's a water park next to it, so you seek Compendium, you will find
Would I suggest getting a backup camera if you own a Class A rig? I probably makes it easier to back up. I haven't used one in 2 years. So
you have the right attitude. If I want drama, I'll watch the evening news.
Yes. Favorite boondocking spot? Man, there's so many. Like Alaska had so many. Like you could literally just pull over everywhere. There was awesome. We really liked out at Government Wash, but it's not so pretty.
Yeah,
I don't know. Up at near Carlsbad, outside of Carlsbad, New Mexico, was pretty crazy when we drove up the side of the mountain. That was pretty badass in the middle of the night.
I'm not gonna put it out there, but actually, one of our levels in Patreon, I'm gonna do a PDF file with all our best and coolest boondocking spots that we have been in.
Cool. Where is South Carolina? Have we been to Michigan? We just kind of cruised through Michigan on our way out of Ontario.
Yeah, I want to do that national park very, very bad. I guess like some islands is like it sounded cool. We didn't have the time to do it. It was already late in the year when we were there.
Yeah. Brian says more reviews on attractions, so he misses the skip to bucket list reviews. We're going to do some more of that. I like that stuff too. Boondocking or campsites? Boondocking. I mean,
what?
Boondocking or campsites preference?
Oh, preference. I will see. We have different feelings on this. I like 50-50.
Well, of course, but
it's like I like a good balance. It's like I like to sometimes just be plugged in and not worry about like, can I dump? Can I dump? Do I have to save water for this? Do I have to do that? It's like not worrying about it. So sometimes I like to be plugged in for 50% of the time. But then it's like right now we have been in a campground for over a month. I'm going nuts. Like I need some space from people. Like I have this last campground, not where we're right now, but last campground, I have one of the worst neighbors ever.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
guy, two big dogs.
But
running around, pooping everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, not on a leash. And it's like, he was 2 sides down and his dogs were pooping behind our sides and the side even next to us. It's like, that's how far. And I complained to the front office. They didn't do anything. And it was like, yeah, it's like, I'm a dog lover. I'm an animal lover. And just sometimes the owners of the pets don't understand how much it can bother other people.
So keep your pets in check. I got to read this question. This is from a guy named Kevin Miller. I don't know that guy, but he says, who's your favorite friend with a beard with the first name Kevin?
Kevin Richardhampton?
Kevin, you know I love you, buddy.
Aww.
Kevin and your motorhome drivetrain the same? No, Kevin has GM. I have Ford. I'm assuming they drive the same. We've never driven each other's RVs. Our RV drives pretty cool. Did I enjoy intercourse? Oh, Pennsylvania. Yes, I do, Marty. Enjoy both. That was
like a what?
Both of those.
Somebody's really asking.
Oh, we're headed out for the night. Thanks, guys. Take care. Michigan's amazing.
More about 1,000 trails? Not really, but I think we will at some point. Probably we do an episode just like literally our opinions on 1,000 trails, because now that we have gone to more places, even in the northwest side, there was a lot of cool places actually. I think the more crappier ones are like in this area of Nevada, California area.
Right. Somebody said, is there a security other than on your door of your RV? Because when they're out boondocking and they leave, they're afraid someone's going to break in. Here's my thought on that, and I could be totally wrong, but we had somebody the other day go on about how we're so lifelike, but that's not if we're not there, if we're not in the RV. So do we have a security system?
What's that Christmas movie where the little kid, he puts like little like traps? So it's like when the bad people come into, they just like
Home Alone. Yeah. So someone said, we don't portray boondocking very right because it's very dangerous and they've had their RV broken into and somebody walked into their RV while they were in it. And I was like, where in the hell are you boondocking? Like literally in the 3 years now we've had the RV. We've never had any problems boondocking. We've had one issue when we were up in Mount Charleston, just outside of Vegas, where 4 people pulled up beside us and we're all weirded out. First week or two, which freaked us out. But we've never had any issue boondocking. Doesn't mean you could, but you're more likely to have your coach broken into if you locked it up in a parking lot in a Walmart somewhere than if you are boondocking out in the middle of nowhere and lock your coach up. because they don't know if you're in it or not. So I don't know if I get too worried about that. And having an alarm in your coach when you're not there and it's in the middle of nowhere is the whole, if a tree falls in the wood and there's no one around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. You know, if your alarm's going off in the middle of the desert and you're not there to hear it, doesn't really matter. I don't think that I would worry about that.
Okay.
And we have Aussie, yes.
Other than Thousand Trails, do you belong to any other discount camping memberships? Yes.
Passport America?
I don't think we have it.
We might not have it anymore.
Because that's a membership I always like. The few times we use it, we were like, oh, that's so cool. Save us a lot of money. And then we forgot we had it and we would not use it. But we have Harvest Host. I would say that's kind of like discounted camping, depending on where you camp. It's like if you camp on a farm, you can get very fresh and cheap veggies. And it's like you need them anyway for your household and you can camp for free. But when we go to wineries, that's expensive camping.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you want to join right now because the price is gonna go up in the new year.
They want a live pepperball demonstration right now.
Right now? No, I'm not gonna do it in the RV.
In the RV, yeah, everybody will suffer in here. Somebody said, "What's the green light?" I think it's the booster for the tire minder.
Yeah, it is.
That's now hanging off the wall because I crushed it in the slide with a Dr. Pepper case that was there. So yeah, but that's what that is. It's a booster.
Did you ever have a close call with your toe in the Ford? It's set for focus, but it's a for edge, where you came close to hitting something. No. We have not too long yesterday. Somebody that almost hit my car while we were towing it.
Oh yeah.
That was a first.
They weren't going to let us out onto the freeway, and we just came out, and so he had to slow down, and then he almost hit the car behind us.
We literally have nowhere to go, so we have to come in.
A wife swap episode with Kevin. All right.
That's creepy. Jesus. How was your Thanksgiving? Very chill.
It was awesome,
Actually, it was very chill because Paul had to work that day, so he was tired, and then he had to work the day after, so he had to go to sleep early. So we have a very chill Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, how rude was that? I posted a picture because everybody always wonders what we eat, and I posted like this veggie loaf that I did for Thanksgiving. Somebody else is like, "Oh, that's disgusting."
No, I said that looks gross.
Looks gross.
That's really nice.
And he put LOL at the end. It's like, no LOL. He's like, that's pretty rude to the chef. That's me. Anyway,
and it was pretty good.
Yeah, run done. Did you just put the hardwood flooring in your coach? No, but we actually had to replace it because it's starting to peel on the back where the bedroom area is. So we actually have to replace it.
Yeah, it's not hardwood. It's just it's a vinyl.
But since now we're unemployed, we don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna have dirt floors in our RV because we're gonna have to pull these up and we can't afford new ones. But
just saying. Oh my god, I'm telling you, that's gonna be the joke now. Seats
recovered, yes.
Why is your monopod glowing?
Yeah, that's the light from the booster, from the tire minder booster.
Just to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
We install a little light just so it looks pretty. Did you guys have your seats recovered? The dinette seats, yes. The front seats, actually, they were brand new. They switched them out when we bought the RV, so that was a plus for us when we bought it. And this couch was a jackknife paisley couch, and we switched it out for this couch. So that's how we brought this couch a little bit more like up to date. So anyway, I feel like I've been talking like crazy.
Cheaper to recover or buy new? To recover those two seats and those little side pieces, I think was $500.
To upholster them?
Yeah.
$700.
$700 to do all of those?
Yeah, and that was like a friend's discount.
Yeah, so
because the Hamptons,
it wasn't a great deal.
The Hamptons, they have a U-shape like table. So they actually reupholster that, and they reupholster their two front chairs, and they pay like $2,500.
Oh, well, so maybe ours was a decent deal.
I guess. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Now, I wish, I like the color when I saw it. I really loved it. But now I know better than that, to have a lighter color with Aussie and with a boy in the house. So now we should have been a darker color. Or a different cat. I don't know. Something different. But anyway, that's regrets after the fact.
Are we Escapees members? No.
Why we're not the Escapees members? I have no idea.
Will we be going to the New York Convergence New Year's Eve? No. Hey, Lance, in the Philippines, upgrades are to come. We don't know yet. They're going to be few and far between, but we'll see.
Upgrades?
Yeah, they said you can start a "We're so broke we can't blank comedy RV channel." It's going to be close to that. Trust me. The top 5 things we can't do now because we are unemployed. We have some funny people.
That will be a funny episode, actually.
Thanks, Jack. We hit 500. We're down 496 now. I love you guys. I'll tell you what. This is why we do this, and this is why I want to do this, because it is so much fun, and you guys just make me want to get up in the morning and create the best content I can. I love it. So awesome.
Trying to turn on some lights because it's dark.
Grassland says unemployed, so this really is the Motorhome Experiment. Yes, it is now. Do you guys know Bob Wells of Cheap RV Living? He's the host of RTR. Yeah, we might have to get to know him more personally now.
RTR
2019 RTR. Yeah, we're going to be hosting next year because we need to know how to poop in a bucket.
We already know how to.
Yeah, we already know how to do that. Thank you. Somebody says we're happy and love your videos. Thank you so much, guys. Again, awesome.
Like somebody says, wish I had your cojones to do it. And I will say is like anybody can do this. It's just like putting your mind on it and having a plan for it. Like,
oh wait, we're supposed to have a plan?
It's like have a plan for it. And it's like, and I think that's one of the things we also talk about discovering while we're on the road. It's like to help you guys also see if there is any other possibilities out there for you guys to actually work or do or stuff like that. So you can just get on the road and get out there full timing. Or at least part timing.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the epic Nomad Life movie? If so,
not yet. We will do it eventually.
Like I said, we don't watch very much other RV stuff. We just don't.
And lately we haven't had the time. He's like, we're swamped.
Somebody says, I assume because of there's one green, all you could afford is one green Christmas light. That's awesome.
Funny. Do you regret selling your home?
No.
Yes, and he said no.
No.
For me, it's a yes or no. Like, I'm glad that we didn't keep it because we didn't want to have the problem of renters. Like, oh my God, this broke or this happened, and having to deal with that on the road. I mean, we already had a business that needed assistance, and now with a property that needed assistance, it was just too much. In that respect, it's a no. But oh my God, everybody from California is moving to Vegas. So here, all real estate has gone so high up that we could have made a killing on that house.
Yeah,
we have hold it for extra 2 days.
Like, 2 days.
2 years.
2 years. Yeah, we could have made an extra 150 grand.
An extra 100 grand if we have hold it. So that was my only regret. Like now that I see the prices of the homes here, is like they have gone up like crazy. But that's my only regret. You guys should do an episode where you go to Area 51 in Nevada. Oh yeah.
You guys want us to get shot
and get handcuffed.
Get handcuffed and hauled off. And while Lori tries to shoot them with a life flight pepper ball launcher. That'd be awesome.
By the way, I watched Fix Your AC Motor video. Then mine broke.
Yeah, that's how it works, Scott. Don't watch how to fix stuff that isn't broke. Hey, Aaron Young. Hey, baby.
Aaron.
So
say hello to everybody.
How come you guys are unemployed? We just sold our business, Paula, and after 10 years of steady income, we don't have that no more. So we're going to do this full time. We're going to see how this goes. We're going to be video creators. So we'll see what happens. And then Kevin and I are going to strip. Everyone seems to think that we'd make more money being put more clothes on than to take our clothes off. So that's so cruel.
People will pay you to put them on. Oh my God, guys.
You guys are amazing. Trying to keep up with this.
I know.
In your retirement years, would you still full-time RV? Well, we're kind of semi-retired now, even more so. But yeah, absolutely. No. For a retired person, if you have a little bit of income coming in, you can make it less expensive than living in a house. Plus, you can move around. I think it's an amazing lifestyle. So, Clayton said, we missed the big announcement. Can you give again? We sold our business, guys, and we're now full-time unemployment. So that's the big announcement. We're going to be putting more heart and soul into the Motorhome Experiment and doubling down here.
Okay, I'm gonna ask to I don't know the name VA3 TKO amateur radio. What is your go-to app when planning a stop? Well, depending on the stop, will be what app do I use? Like
when planning a stop.
Yeah.
I don't know
exactly.
Like where we're gonna park.
We're gonna stay for the night.
We're going. It's dark out, and I'm tired of driving. So then we stop.
Yeah, if you can clarify that, we will.
Yeah, clarify that, and we'll answer that because I don't quite know what that means.
How much time does not having the business in Vegas free up?
It frees up my mental capacity 24/7. That they work from 3 a.m. till midnight or 3 a.m. till noon every single day. Plus we have taxation, payroll, quarterly reporting, all that kind of stuff. Plus every day until noon, I'm worried that something is going to happen there. We drive $500,000 cars around every single day. So it's just always on my mind of what's going on. And any day I could get a phone call that says, hey, shit hit the fan. We need you back here. And then within 24 hours, I have to jump on an airplane and fly back. Now that's only happened in the 2 years, a half a dozen times. But the fact of the matter is that it can. So I can't be off grid for 4 days. Like if we want to go out boondocking somewhere really cool, I can't do that. I've got to be somewhere where I can get to a phone or have somebody get me a call in a very short period of time. So if I'm off grid somewhere and can't get to a phone, I'm freaking out because I don't have that communication with my guys. And I don't think it's fair that they can't get a hold of me if they absolutely need it, or at least that's my delusion.
Like 21-year-olds driving a $500,000 car, at some point there's going to be an accident, and that's always our biggest deal with this business.
Randy, where can we send care packages?
Kevin Miller, haha, the Brookholm experience.
We haven't been to Glacier Park yet.
Karen, are you going to do your Christmas party with your staff again for the last time? Yes, we are. And probably we're going to have it with the new owners. And I think that's going to be an emotional party for us.
What's that?
Christmas party.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be crazy.
Obviously, you're somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to read and pay attention to what's going on and questions. And yeah.
Christmas party with the staff.
Christmas party with the staff is going to be an emotional roller coaster.
Have you guys been up to Glacier Park, and do you plan on coming back? We have not been there. Coming back there, yes. At some point, when, we don't know. We are not sure. So,
Tim in San Diego, how robust is your solar system? Can you boondock for extended periods of time? We've been as much as 30 days unplugged. Kevin went 85 days, I think, or 90 days with his. But it does help when you're in Alaska in the summertime and it's sunny, or the sun's out 20 hours a day. That's kind of nice.
That's super nice.
But yeah, we have no problem with solar. Somebody said do your solar at Discount Solar in
I was just like, really,
that ain't gonna happen. Those guys will never see a dime of my business, and I can get into that another time. Rude. But they are not on my happy list. So just not gonna happen. I won't buy anything from them. I would avoid them at all costs. That's up to you where you guys go, but for me, it's just not gonna happen. Our solar system's working great. I haven't done solar yet, and I know I owe you guys that. That's part of this whole thing too, is me getting the things done that I said I would get done that just couldn't happen because there's too much going on. And I want to do a backup video. If I watch another person back a Class A or a trailer into a spot and they have to take 12 runs at it, I'm gonna lose my shit. So I've got to do a backup video that hopefully you guys can spread around. It's just not that hard, and people make it harder than they have to. So there's that I need to do. I need to do solar. There's just, yeah, hopefully this is all going to fix that.
Any repair videos on the motorhome, like brake repair coming?
Brake repair video is coming. I replaced the right rear rotor, which means you have to pull the axle out, pull the brake pads off, the caliper off, all that stuff to get to the rotor. And I did that when we were in Alaska in the last days we were there. It'll be partly shown in this next video, but it's just like a quick shot of it, like a still. I'm going to do the right one or the left one here very shortly, and I will video all of that. It can be done with somewhat basic tools, but I would still say you want to be somewhat skilled with that. But I will do that, and it's pretty cool.
Okay, Scott, Paul, did you ever dent a $500,000 car?
Have I ever dented one? No.
I'm assuming one of the rules. No.
I have not personally put a single scratch or dent in any one of those.
I never did either.
But we have had several accidents over the years, probably a half a dozen or so, with and you got to remember these cars are just backing one to another, like never doing more than 5 or 10 miles an hour. And we had one guy back a Rolls Royce into a Lincoln, and $30,000 worth of damage later.
Oh, we have one.
Now we have insurance, but
going through a tunnel and literally just like scraping the little corner of the rolls because it's a big nose on the rolls. It's just like teeny bit. $20,000 worth of damage. I mean, it's like that's how expensive it's for those things. Ian, are you gonna change state of residence?
We don't know yet.
No. I mean, we are debating into it. We will know more about it once we talk to our accountants. It's like, so that will be our making the decision right now.
Hey, Rick and Amy, what's happening?
Oh, Rick and Amy?
No.
From the famous or infamous Rick?
From the famous
Amy?
Yes. David, how often do you have the RV serviced? We've never had it serviced. I do that stuff myself. Oil changes, grease, lubes, tightening of bolts. Kevin and I fixed a clamp on a sway bar that has broke. I did the brakes. Yeah, kind of handy like that.
Okay.
Did we ever engineer the motorized solar tilt? No. Again, Ricks, these are things that I want to get to.
But he never does.
Robert, film losing your shit for a backing up video. Best ratings ever. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Winnebago guy. Yeah, I think if you Google the Winnebago guy videos, oh my God, it's the funniest stuff ever.
Gail, are you going to be decorating your RV for Christmas? It's like, I don't know. I always have mixed feelings. What do you think, guys? I always have mixed feelings because it's like, I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday of the year. Like, I love it. The lights, the being with the family. I mean, it's like the eggnog and all that. I love all the traditions, right? So I love Christmassy stuff. And when I had my house, I had like a bunch of Christmas stuff that I gave everything to my mom. So my mom now, she has double everything on Christmas. But now it's like, okay, I get to spend all this money, right? Get all this stuff to decorate. And then once the season is on, what I do with it, I just donate it. So I just spend all this money just to have it for a month. So that's always my thing. It's like, where's the limit? Or should I just put a pillow and that's it? Maybe that's my Christmas decoration. I don't know, but I love Christmas. And it's like that with anything, with fall, with Easter, with all those holidays.
Kevin says, he'll service anything. I'll service you, buddy.
Oh, get a room, guys.
What was it like working with Steve Wynn? So we work at the Wynn. I saw Steve one time drive through the garage. That was it. We were told that he once said in a meeting that his cars look the best of any in Las Vegas. And of course, we agree with him, and the Wynn will agree with us. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think so. And now Steve Wynn's name is not to be spoken at the hotel. So if you guys have seen the news on that, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
It's frowned upon. Yeah,
it's frowned upon. Yes. The workless experiment. They've got all kinds of cool new names for the thing. The moneyless experiment, the workless experiment. You guys are just funny.
Terry Davis. I think Laura is hot. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Kevin, you got somebody on your hubba list.
Ali says it's like, you should see me back up a 39-foot fifth wheel. Lots of beep. Beep.
I want to see that. Beep. I want to see that, Ali.
I know. It's like we see a lot of couples just like swearing and yelling at each other and all that stuff, and it's like they're still together. Those are strong marriages right there.
James says, bah humbug, too much money out. I agree, James.
What?
Christmas. Never mind. Nothing. Move along.
Too much money out? Oh, see, you don't feel the Christmas spirit.
Have you ever run out of water or power? We ran out of water in the line for the dump station and water in Quartzsite. Power, no. We have the generator too, so we can always do that if the solar isn't pumping. But since we've had the solar, it's been awesome. I love it. I would say if you can do it, do it. Again, do you ever get your money back out of it? Probably not, but it's just convenience of doing it.
Rick and Amy. I'm assuming that's Rick. I think Kevin is
I'm
hot.
hungry, Marty.
He's like Rick and Amy. I think Kevin is hot. He's like.
Is that coming from Rick or is that coming from Amy?
I'm not sure.
It's probably coming from Rick, knowing them.
Just
Somebody
saying.
says I need a shovel for the food. Yeah, I love this stuff, man. She makes the best guacamole. Holy smokes.
Any regrets purchasing an older RV? Will you do it again?
Absolutely.
Yes. Do you have regrets?
No. Sorry. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. No regrets. No. I mean, either we got super lucky with this, which I think that's a part of it as well, or I don't know, but it's been awesome.
Okay. Here's like the second part of that. So it says, this is from Happy Vibes. It says, selling our 2015 Class C, looking at the 2008 Class A, want to pay less and renovate to meet my needs. A little nervous going older. Thoughts? It's like, I would say just to be a little bit handy, but here's the truth of the matter. Like, I'm going to put this example of the Hamptons because people close to us that we know we can talk about. It's like they have a lot newer RV, they have a Georgetown, and it's very pretty and all that stuff. And they're having so many problems with it.
It's kicking their butt right now.
It's kicking their butt. And it's like, not as, we haven't had, in 2 years we have been full-time, and we haven't had not even close as many problems that they have had. So it's like, new doesn't mean it's better. It's like you need to be a little bit handy, I will say, on fixing some stuff or doing maintenance so things don't go wrong. But I think that will be my thoughts into it, like on going older.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with it. If you're somewhat handy at all, just do it. Again, we paid $32,000 for this, guys. So think about that for a second. A brand new coach, a brand new flare is going to run us 80, let's say. Or even a really good used newer coach. So we have a let's say 60. We have a $30,000 window to play in for renovations and motor work or any of that kind of stuff. Like motor and transmission will get us close to that number, but the chances of it going completely out are kind of slim. So I shouldn't say all this because next week the whole motor and everything will fall out of the bottom of this thing.
No conflict wood.
But it gives you a big window to play with. And like Lori told somebody the other day, if this was a brand new coach and she goes, I don't like this color, you're not going to just switch that because it's like, oh my God.
I will feel more guilty of switching stuff on a newer motorhome because they look pretty and newer versus an older that is like, it's not going to get any worse. If anything, it's going to get better. So I just change stuff and paint stuff and move stuff around. So yeah, I think I like it more.
Video request, you making your guacamole.
I know. Petition Hippie April is like, it's pretty simple actually, but I will actually maybe one of these days do it. Have you run into the 10-year issue when booking in campgrounds? We
not yet.
Have not yet, but I don't think we are seeking for those campgrounds.
Yeah.
I think the only time that we went to a campground with that rule was in Destin, Florida, and because we refused to go to where everybody goes.
The horribly expensive one.
Exactly. And it's because it's a
Camp Golf.
Camp Golf. Everybody goes to Camp Golf. And I know some of you guys have gone to Camp Golf. It's like, so you can pay ridiculously amount of money and then put you in the very back that you still have to bicycle so far to the beach. But it's a beachfront campground, right? We stay on this like super small campground, like less than what, like half block over with private beach and all that stuff too. And pay like a third of the price when we were there.
$80 a night.
But that has been on the campground. We didn't even know that. Like we actually book it, but you don't get a confirmation. They actually call you. So they call Paul and tell us, it's like, they didn't tell us there was a year kind of like policy. They're like, oh, well, and what kind of RV do you have? What condition is it? And Paul told them it's like, it's an older RV, but it's in good condition. I can send you pictures if you want. And they told us, oh, no, it's not needed. It's like, you're okay. It's like, we're going to send you the confirmation. At that point, they confirmed. Well, when we arrived there, like, it was all RVs that I have never even seen before. Like, they're the super expensive RVs that brands I don't even know. It's not your normal RVs.
We look like the Beverly Hillbillies showing up.
I know. Like, we were like the cheap RV right there. Yeah. It's like, so that was a little bit like,
But the bottom line is we haven't had that issue, but we know people who have. We heard that
Tim and Amanda that we know is like they have a problem with that campground
because of their Airstream.
Yeah, I think it was in San Diego. They have a beautiful restore 1999 Airstream that looks like literally like brand new. You won't know any difference. And yeah, because of the year, they said they couldn't stay there. And I think that's pretty crappy because there is a lot of good, nice RVs or vintage RVs that is like that they're very pretty that they can stay in campgrounds. There's a lot of other newer RVs that actually they have crap around everywhere and they don't say anything about it.
Yeah.
So I think it's unfair.
Donald, I totally agree. Dr. Pepper should sponsor the show. That'd be awesome.
We should talk to them.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper.
Is that the space heater on the floor?
Yep.
Is that the way you go when in an RV park? Yes, because it's like if you're paying for the electricity already on the rate, might as well use it. So we use that one, and we use an induction cooktop, so we don't use our propane as well. So that's how we cook when we're plugged in.
Did we paint or change the valances? I recovered those valances myself.
He actually enjoyed doing it. Like
it was kind of fun.
We were gonna do it together, and all of a sudden he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm doing this." Like he actually enjoyed doing it.
We went and bought the material. Lori picked up the material. We brought it back. I pulled the old stuff off, and then little spray glue and wrapped them up there. They look okay, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Yeah. But lesson learned: if you have cats, it's like choose very specifically your fabric, because this fabric, it was cool color, but it was not the right fabric, and it looks like crap now because Ozzy, once in a while we're sleeping, he will just go and scratch when he knows we cannot watch or we're not really quite there. It's like he will go and scratch the balances,
and that's why Ozzy has to go.
No, we have to reupholster those balances with a different fabric.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's like you're not gonna get rid of him. Not that easy.
Somebody said, what did we do? They came in late. We sold the business. The business has been sold. We will be in Las Vegas through the end of the year, clearing up paperwork and doing the transfer to the new owners. All of our staff will stay and will keep their jobs. We made sure of that. And we're doubling down on the Motorhome Experiment. More content, better content, hopefully. And then spending more time with you guys.
Do you think you will get on any of the late night talk shows? Yeah, which one?
Late night talk shows. Well, hey.
Health insurance.
Jimmy, call me.
Health insurance. What now? Health insurance, I would say the ones I have in Nevada, they're pretty crappy because they don't like everything is here statewide. Like if you get out of the state, it doesn't cover anything until it's an emergency, and then that's covered. And I think that's a federal law. But that's one of the things that we have been trying to research, like if we actually domicile in a different state, like if there is different plans that will benefit us.
Right. And
I believe that maybe Texas, I'm not sure, but Florida for sure has some plans that will benefit us. But I mean, we're still not sure where we're gonna domicile. I mean, that's not our main focus, domicile where we can get health insurance.
Deb and Randy, come on over. David Schweitzer, vegan is so healthy. Why does Kevin Miller look out of shape? Here's the thing about vegan. Nobody said it was healthy. Vegan is a choice for supporting no cruelty to animals. Simple as that. Not a big deal. And if that's the case, I'm okay with that. And knock, who's there? You're gonna have to move that light a little bit. Yeah. And it's awesome. Like if they want to do that, I think it's cool. But there's a lot of processed food. A lot of vegan food is processed stuff, and so it's not necessarily healthy. But neither is anything. It's just like anything else. It's everything in moderation. That's probably right in the camera, baby. Hey guys,
hi.
Andy, Deb, how are you?
Awesome. We're late.
That's all right. That's all right.
All afternoon.
That's cool.
So this is Deb and Randy.
This is Deb and Randy Snowden.
Hi. You can probably move that one.
Oh, up there.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see?
Yeah, you can see the dynamic. It's just on a delay. But
okay, but yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to see once the delay comes up because the camera might be in the light might be in the camera. I don't know. But anyways, Yeah, healthy, like Kevin said, healthy and out of shape are two different things. So, but and who says Kevin's not healthy? Like Kevin has extra weight on him. That doesn't mean it's not healthy. I
He
mean,
hikes a lot.
he hikes more than most, and spends a lot of time outdoors. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. So, you know what? What's healthy? The whole vegan thing, and same things with us vegetarians. We eat a lot of processed foods, which isn't great. But it's not vegan is not about a health choice. Vegan is about a socially conscious choice, and it is not an easy choice. But when you love animals as much as those guys do, then it's something that you do, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them doing whatever they want to do. That's not up to me. It's not up to me, you know, that you want to eat what you eat or drink what you drink. I'm about leaving people to do whatever they want to do. Simple as that.
So where do you think you will be in March 2019?
Where do I think we'll be in March 2019? I don't know where we'll be. What day is this? November 24th. I don't know where we'll be November 26th. So March 2019, we will probably be partway or probably all the way to Cabo San Lucas by that time. Why? You got a job for me? You're going to need it.
Did you guys hear?
Was there a big announcement?
There was a big announcement.
We already did it. Like we told them that we
So,
told it.
Are you going to stand out of the camera the whole time now?
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah.
just looking, making sure like
That
the light is
set
on.
up.
Oh, okay. I think it's back out of
Because
camera.
it's a delay, you know. I need to see that.
The light is still in the camera, it's saying.
Well, yeah, right. With the delay.
Hey, Jack, take care.
Really taking it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like it's right at the edge.
There's a little
So,
glare. Here we go.
I don't know.
This is what's going to happen. We're going to move the camera in here a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's easier.
There we go. And then
I
we'll
think it's easier.
get the
Everybody
light
was like, "Where is Ozzy?" He's usually on the
Oh,
lives,
yeah.
and he has not been. He has been like on the window, just looking at. Being that Ozzy's that nosy neighbor that he just stares at everybody in the campground.
He was watching us.
there. That should be good. And hopefully I'm not in camera anymore, and then that'll be awesome. Perfect.
So, who's the party crashers?
So these are viewers of ours from Vancouver Island. Victoria, is it Victoria Island or Vancouver Island?
Vancouver Island, but the city of Victoria.
Vancouver Island, city of Victoria. And we did. I'm gonna choke.
Are you okay? Does that still
Did-
pepper?
Didn't get it. Yeah, didn't get a chance to visit with them when we were up there. So, did you drink Dr. Pepper by chance? Or you guys already have a drink?
She's okay.
Did you drink Dr.
That's
Pepper?
funny. It says Kevin Miller is
Thank you very much.
really skinny. It's just all the hair makes him look big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
is true.
That is
and
true.
The camera puts on.
And there's more of Kevin to hug.
Do an expose on Amazon Work Camping. Well, I don't know about an expose. It's like I hear like good reviews and bad reviews. Like, so I don't know who to believe. I will have to be there to actually know.
I'll go undercover next year. Let's do that. I'll go undercover.
Do it.
I'll go in. I'll put on a weird mustache and like I don't know. My hair will get weirder, and that's not going to be possible.
The Amish want to send you mail. Is the address the same?
Is that Alan?
Rowdy one, yes.
Alan, what's happening? Absolutely. The 7582 address. It's on the website too if you can't find it. The website is a mess right now, guys. I did a weird change the other night and totally screwed it up. So if you're looking at the site right now, it's horrible. That's going to be part of something that I'll get done within the next week or so. Lorena talks too much. That's a
Me?
first.
I'm gonna stay quiet then.
You
Oh
still
my
talk
God.
more than Laura does, though.
I know. It's
Oh,
like
she's still
everybody
being quiet.
when they see their channel, everybody's like, "Oh my God, Laura actually talks."
Yeah.
Linda McAllister right now wins the prize for the furthest away hay from the Netherlands. Holy smokes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's cool.
What time is there? Gotta be like.
It's got to be 2 or 3 a.m.
mm,
Somebody's got a little
uh,
insomnia there, Linda.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Awesome. So we have 525 crazy people on right now. You guys, again, thank you so much. And this is why I want to do this full time. So I just, awesome. Your tip on the shower curtain rod was spot on. See, again, Dave,
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
cool that you guys get along so well. Now, we get along amazing. Like, love this girl to death. But there are days we want to kill each other. We just don't
Yeah.
film those days because I don't want to turn the camera on when we're pissed at each other because that's not any fun and it's just too much drama. So
That's why I said that we cannot live in a small RV, and a lot of people, oh, I can do the class B or the B plus, the C minus, whatever it is, and it's like we couldn't do it because we really need that separation of space sometimes. Like I can go back there and go and read, and he can stay up here and work. So it's like we need that separation of space.
Mhm.
But
yeah, there are
there's
days where
space.
we have knockdown dragouts, man. Like we don't agree on everything. We have a lot of things in common. We have a lot of things that are not in common, and that's what makes it spicy.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, if we were like happy all the time, we'll be boring too.
Yeah, it'd be
At
boring.
some point.
1:33 a.m. in the UK and 2:33 in the Netherlands. Holy smokes!
Wow.
Wow.
I have to share like her wine glass. Let me show it to everybody.
Donald, where are
It
you
says-
staying in
one
Las
second.
Vegas?
It says, "Of course, I drink like a fish. I am a mermaid." So it's like
That's
it
awesome.
is amazing cup.
That is awesome.
I
Yeah.
have to. drink
Donald Santiago says, "Where are you staying in Vegas?" Should we tell everyone that?
yeah,
we're
we're not
fine.
staying here for too long. So
Yeah, we're at the Thousand Trails in Las Vegas.
we arrived here yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe
We have
Yeah.
snipers, so just watch for that if you come over here.
Yeah,
Just-
but that's why somebody sent. Oh, I posted a picture of Aussie this morning, and you can totally see the RV next to us, right? Here, everybody's just so close to each other. It's like it's one of those campgrounds. What?
It was magic, Kevin. He said, "How did you just move the camera?" It was magic.
With the foot, of course. It's like so.
Oh, it's
What?
12:30 in Canberra, Australia. Holy smokes.
Well,
That's crazy.
12:30
It's 12:30 in the
PM.
afternoon
In
in
the
Australia.
afternoon.
I think Australia just took over for the longest away. Mick, what do you
Yeah,
use
yeah.
for video editing? I use a software program called Adobe Premiere Pro CC. And
Okay.
it's got quite a learning curve. It's not a simple program to use, but absolute the best. It's awesome.
Okay, talking here with the Snowdens, it's like they have a 39-foot Class A. It's like, and tell us about your rig a little bit. It's like, you like it?
no, it's a 2002 Dutch Star, 39 feet, diesel pusher. We like it. Yeah.
And you love
We
it.
went from a fifth wheel to the motorhome, and we find the motorhome. We like it a lot.
There you go. There's
Yeah.
someone who went fifth wheel to motorhome and they like motorhome better. It's because you can get a sandwich while you're going down the road, isn't it? See, it's always the guy going, I can get a sandwich while I'm going down there. Rick,
No, it's so I can go to the bathroom.
Oh,
and
there
go
you
down
see there.
That's always a girl. That's always a girl.
We just went from TME to TMI.
there you go. Exactly.
There is a segment. Kevin always talks about TMI
On
TME.
That is awesome. And
That
Rick
is awesome.
Pearson, who's on here now, he's a local sheriff and a viewer of ours and a good friend. And they just went from the fifth wheel to the motorhome and same thing. They're like, he just loves the fact that if they're stuck somewhere, or if they're just driving somewhere, they can just grab a
Okay.
sandwich.
Don't get me wrong. Every time I walk into one fifth
Oh,
floor,
they're
it's like,
just
oh my
insanely
gosh,
awesome.
So much space. They're gorgeous. They have kitchen island, pantry, everything. Like I'm so jealous.
And I also
Yeah,
like
like-
the big patios off the back where you could park
Oh, the
next to a
toy
river
haulers,
with the
yeah.
toy haulers with the patios. I love that stuff, but it just doesn't fit our style
Because
of what
we
we're
even
doing.
talk at some point about getting the Outlaw that has a patio and just
Mhm.
do the office on the back end. I mean, not to carry motorcycles or anything, just do the offices on the back end and open the patio over a river or a mountain, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like the living space for us is just so small and storage is a lot less. I mean, you're compromising somewhere, right?
Well,
For that
it's always a
space.
compromise. one way or the other.
Exactly.
I mean, the extra room in the fifth wheel for us was amazing.
Amazing.
And obviously, we lost a lot of space. But when you're traveling, I really think
Right.
the motorhome's the way to go.
For if you're traveling more often, yeah,
And if
absolutely.
you have a
Mhm.
breakdown, you always have an extra vehicle.
That was key for me. I like having the extra vehicle, and I also like that if the weather's questionable and you need to pull off, you don't have to get out of your truck to get into your trailer.
Right,
You
right,
You
right.
just you pull off.
A
and
rest
you stay
area.
here.
You're going to
Yeah.
stay in a rest area overnight.
Yeah, exactly. You just
Mhm.
stay put.
Right.
And I also like the safety aspect. If we pulled off into a place like we've gone to Wally World and whatnot before overnight, and in the middle of the night, if you're kind of hearing strange noises outside
Mhm.
and you don't feel safe, you don't have to get out
Right.
of your safety trailer
Right,
to
right.
get into your vehicle. You
Right.
just get into the
Mhm.
driver's seat and pull away.
Right.
So,
That's
Yes,
awesome.
like
I
that
think
part
there's
too.
pros and cons to any
Definitely.
rig. It's like because we just went to Gels and Bob's trailer, and it's just so spacious. Like they have the fireplace with a TV, two couches, so you can have so much space for conversation and all that. So in those situations, if you're traveling with a family, I think that's the way to go
Right.
because also the bunk
Right.
beds are better. I mean,
Right.
there's so much space. But then motorhome, it's hard to beat it too. traveling.
Yeah.
Are your friends full-time RVers?
No.
Kind of, sort of.
About 5 months of the year.
All
We
right.
just sold our house in May and ended up buying a condo. So we downsized that
Right,
way.
right.
But we've got our family,
Right,
and
right.
children and
Still to
grandchildren
go
are
to.
there in Victoria
Right.
as well. So we
Mhm.
bought the condo to go home to.
Is Oasis in Vegas worth the money? Absolutely. You
In-
want to
in
stay in the front
area.
in the
Oh,
front of the park. If you're in the back where we just came out of, we were there for a month. It's kind of really tight, sucky spots. The front is tight. It's a typical RV park, but the amenities are amazing. The pool area is
But
ridiculously
I
cool.
think like in the front end is less tighter.
Yeah.
On the back area it's a lot more tighter. And it's where I have my nightmare neighbor too that I hated.
Well, but you can have
And
nightmare
here's
neighbors
the thing:
anywhere.
the only reason we took the back end of the campground was because it's the only, like literally the only site they had available
For a monthly. Yeah.
So we had to go back there, but we already reserved for a different month, and we'll be on the front end.
Happy vibes. Does it make you uncomfortable when your viewers recognize you and start talking with you? I've literally done that to you. What is your name? Who is that? Is that Tammy? I think that's Tammy. I don't know.
Like,
No, we
actually
love it. We do love it, but it's like those times.
Sometimes,
And I think it was Tammy that her and her husband walk up as we're walking out, and we've got our clothes. We're going to the shower, and they start talking, and you're like, I hope my underwear aren't showing. And you're like trying to tuck your undies back in. You're like, what if they
but
fall out?
casually, but
Yeah, and you're
casually.
casually tucking your underwear back in. I don't want them to see that I wear briefs and like, so yeah, that's a little bit weird, but but no, I love, again, guys, this is why we're doubling down on this and doing the full-time thing. We absolutely love it. We do love it. And we want to encourage you guys, if you see us, to say hello. And you just have to know that sometimes if you do knock and we say, man, we can't do this right now, I'm working, you just have to understand that. And maybe we should get a red light, green light at the door or something.
They're gonna think if we put the red light, they're gonna think it's like a
Like at the studio.
Oh yeah,
A
red
trouble.
light. Yeah, they might think that I'm on duty.
you can do extra cash. Like,
Exactly.
just saying. But no, actually we love it. There's other time that I remember that I was doing laundry. It's one of those days that you feel and look disgusting. You haven't showered, you're just doing your duties and everything, and we were rushing. And there was like literally in that campground that was in like Connor, literally like 4 different couples stopped by to say hello. And I'm just looking like that. And I was like, from all the days, that's the day I need to look just okay. And yeah, it was just horrible. So that's the only thing that sometimes is just weird.
Hey, Breeze, reach out to me on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're in Vegas for a few days, reach out to me on Facebook. We're going out to dinner with these guys tomorrow night. So reach out on Facebook. And if you're in Las Vegas, maybe we can have you come over and meet us as well. Do you ever have days when you just can't stand the RV anymore? How do you get through those days? I haven't had one.
No, I mean, not really.
No.
Because you're or busy doing something, going somewhere into a little adventure somewhere, or we're here working, so we're busy doing something. I would say the only times I have felt a little bit like that, it has been when, like this month that we have been at Oasis, Paul takes a car to go working, and I'm right there at the campground. So it's like I try to work as much as I can, but at some point it's just like I'm in the little same space for too long.
Yeah, but you can go down to the pool. You could
Well,
go for a
if
run.
I go, then you whine that I went by myself.
Oh,
And then
that
it's
is
like, I have
just
to
so
wait
not
for
true.
you.
This girl grew up in Mexico City. She has traveled by herself her entire life. It's crazy.
That's how we met.
That's how we
was
met,
traveling
yeah.
myself.
More underwater
Anyway.
footage from the drone.
No.
Underwater footage from the drone. But I did see somebody say more drone footage. I'm getting better at that stuff. I've ordered some filters, and I've been reading a lot on getting better at that. So again, all part of this whole process. I want to be a better videographer. I want to be a better content creator, especially in the RV and travel space. So we are going to do more of that stuff. Absolutely.
Yes. What else?
Common courtesy not to knock on camper doors, talk when people are outside. Yeah, I agree with that, Jody. But Yeah, I do agree
I
with
think-
that. If you see our car here and it's after 12 noon, then I would say go ahead. Don't knock on our camper before 10 a.m. It's not likely we'll be up. So that's probably a good rule of thumb is if it's before 10.
Those times have changed though.
Yeah.
It's like now Paul is up like
Oh,
at 6 in the morning. He has his
Well,
eye open.
yeah, now I'm coming home at noon from the work, but anyways. Are you going to place at least one small bet on red before you leave Vegas? We don't play table games at all.
No.
What did we went into the grocery store the other day and we always laugh that when I gamble without Lori, I always win. And so we went into the grocery store the other day. She literally went from the front door to the veggie section. I went from the front door to the gaming area, $180, and then met her in the veggies within what 10 minutes.
I'm literally his unlucky charm.
Yeah.
It's like he wins when I'm not there. So I usually just I go and do my shopping. He goes gamble. He wins. Everybody happy.
What's the job you hate most in the RV? I say-
Job
I say cleaning the
Dishwasher.
drains.
for me. Well, we have different tasks.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it will be like all the time dishwashing. Like it's
Yeah.
a never-ending task.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Paul needs a different glass and cup for everything.
Oh, that is not
So
true.
it's just like,
That is
Here we
not
go.
true. When you met me at my house, I had one glass and one plate, I think, probably.
and what happened?
What's that? I don't know. That's awesome.
No, but I would say that's my non-favorite task.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's just always like a non-anything for you.
The drains seem to get like the bathroom drain seems to get worse than when I was at the house. Like I don't remember the house bathroom drain getting more toothpaste and soap in it. That this one seems to get gummed up with toothpaste and soap. I don't know. So
Yeah,
I seem to be cleaning that out more than ever
I
before.
don't
But
notice that.
yeah.
But because I don't clean it.
Because you don't
so-
clean it. Yeah. So did I fix the drone or buy a new one? I fixed that drone. It seems to be working fine. Oh, that was Miller that said the more underwater footage from the drone. Dude, so out of control. Kevin, somebody wants belly flop footage from Kevin. I agree with that one. And I think we're going to need to get some pepper ball spray from Kevin.
Pepper balls for what?
Some pepper ball footage of Kevin getting hit with a pepper ball gun.
Oh yeah.
Well, no.
You know,
Come
Yeah.
on. You know you want to shoot him. Laura will shoot him with
I was
it.
gonna say, ask Laura. She'll shoot
I
it.
would just say I like Kevin more than that. It's like that's a tough one. It's like it's a hard one.
That's hilarious. You said you like Kevin more than that, but you didn't think
Yeah,
twice
yeah.
That
about
was a
that.
test. We were doing a review. I was forced to do it. It's like, no, but in all seriousness, it's like I didn't want to shoot him. When I was there, I was surprised. Like
She
I
wanted to
can't.
shoot me.
It's like I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, we were afraid for you
Because
We
I
watched that
know
last night.
I knew that hurt. It's like
Yeah.
some people say, "Oh, that looks like a toy." Not at all. It's like that didn't hurt. So it's like I didn't want to shoot him with that because I knew it was gonna hurt him.
When you're in Vegas, how much have you moved around? This is our second campground, and we're going to move back to Oasis after this. So we were in Oasis for a month. We're here in Thousand Trails for 2 weeks, back in Oasis for another month.
Yes, that's how we're like.
Marty, our excitement is glowing brightly. Awesome. Yeah, we're excited, man. I'm always excited. I'm kind of like a little kid in that respect. I have my days where I'm down, but again, why don't you see that on camera? I don't pick it up. Like when I'm pissed off and I'm having a bad day, I don't want to pick up the camera and just empty it on you guys. That's just not what I do.
Once
I
in a
instead
while-
I empty it on Lori.
Once in a while, he will get his 2 minutes of ranting, and you guys know it. You will see it on video.
Well, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like 30 seconds of ranting. He's like, okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
It's like you will see it once.
But I just take it out on Lori.
usually.
What is going to happen to your Chevy pickup truck? That is probably going to get purchased by our detail manager. She asked.
Obviously, you already make the decision
Yeah, I think so.
without consulting me.
It's my truck.
Just saying.
Whoa.
Oh, well then
It's a
what about
family
selling your
decision.
car? Family decision, please. You don't care about that
There's
truck.
3 boats here. You never ask us.
She
about
doesn't
it.
care about
So-
that truck.
Oh, see how he is.
Kevin,
Okay.
I wanted to do it without you, dude. I wanted to do it with you, I should say, but a little Freudian slip there. But
What are you talking about?
Kevin said, I can't believe you did it without me.
What is
are we?
that?
What are you talking about,
What
by
are
the
you
way? Are you talking
talking
about the
about?
pepper ball thing, or was it that other thing.
Oh,
It's a pepper ball launcher. I wanted to do it with you, but we had to get it out, and I had promised these guys, and we were a month behind deadline, and I just had to get shot with it.
Yeah, we'll keep waiting right now here.
Yeah.
We were waiting.
Yeah. Do we still have storage bin? Yes, we have a 5x5, and we're gonna probably keep a 5x5. If we could go smaller, we could, but I don't think there is smaller.
I don't think there is smaller
than a 5x5. So we're going to keep that because, again, it's mostly paperwork. We are going to go back through it because I know by now we should be able to have a couple more years of paperwork that we can shred. So, yeah, South America trip possible. We would have to put Freya on a ferry.
We couldn't take Freya, period. It's just too
Probably
large.
can't, yeah.
It's just too large.
So we would have to get a truck camper or buy
one.
one of those mugs or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's not out of the question, I guess.
It's not
I'm just
on
such a
the-
wussy when it comes to traveling to places like that.
It's not on plans close to now. Let's
What?
put it that way. It's
Yeah,
on the
it's
plans
not
right
on
now.
immediate plans.
No, not at all. Like the one we wanted to
What
do
are you
it was Europe, but it's like I don't know if that's gonna happen now that we're poor.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a hold of a European motorhome company and get them to sponsor that. Kevin, what do you mean we'll answer the quartzite question? We've already said we are going to quartzite. We got to go.
We are definite.
We are definite for quartzite. Quartzite is on. It'll probably be 4 days to 5 days before the big tent. It'll probably be a week to 10 days that we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there in that vague plan.
If you guys are going to Quartzsite, plan to see us and plan to see us now and see they're going to. So it's like, let's go and hang out. Let's have happy hours.
I wrote Kevin and Laura, and they were like you as far as like planning. Oh yeah, we're going. We have no idea when we're going to get there. Okay, so we'll touch base closer.
Yeah. Kim Hamrack, your future is bright. Thank you so much, Kim. Patreon account will explode. Thank you. Again, don't want to talk about that right now, but we will in the future. It's my David Pinner. It's my truck. You know, it's yours and hers is hers. Yeah, exactly.
See, even they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. That's a nice truck, dude. I love my truck. It's an 02 Chevy Silverado that's mint, and I love it. 150,000 miles on that bad boy, and it just looks like the day I roll out of the showroom. So yeah, it's awesome. I've actually got so many people down at the Wynn that want to buy it, but
throughout the years,
So our detail manager said, totally off topic, but since you're selling the company, I know the truck isn't a company truck. Can I buy it? And I was like, oh, okay. Like, she doesn't care that I'm leaving. She just wants a truck. So, Kevin, you'll drive over a wood bridge rated for 50 pounds. I will. I will drive over a bridge. Yes.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah. Only if you're following me, because I like your reaction on the radio.
Could you tow the truck?
I don't
know.
No,
it's not. It couldn't be towed four down.
Wheel, right?
No.
Yeah, it's rear wheel drive, so it couldn't be towed four down. Kevin, are you going to Quartzsite? Yeah, there's a question. Oh, they are going to Q. Yes. Some of us are a little behind. So about 8 minutes left, guys, and absolutely amazing. We had 525 people on at one time, which again, so grateful, and what an appropriate weekend for this to be Thanksgiving weekend. Very appropriate. Very, very thankful for all of you guys being in our lives. Grateful that we've been able to do this, and it's been absolutely amazing. And then now Ozzy's stealing the show, of course.
Yeah,
he's chasing his tail.
Chasing his tail on camera. Awesome. Richard's going to be in Florida. Dude, it's not that far. Just come over. It's not going to be that far. Just drive over to Quartzsite. Not that big. Like Richard and Barb.
Everybody's going
to be there, Richard, except for you.
Oh, Barb.
Yeah.
Look at this, Barb. That's what I'm drinking today.
Yeah,
because
and
of you.
With your glass.
And with my glass that Barb gave me to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barb. Cheers. Yes.
Randy Scott, I can get a sign and stand outside Walmart. That's a great idea. Will RV for food.
Can you see that everybody has jobs for you? Nobody has jobs for me?
Yeah, what's up with that, guys? How come I'm the only one working? What's up with that?
That's awesome.
Like, guys can find jobs for Lori?
No, I'm just going to stay here home and bake cookies.
Awesome.
Like very 50 style, right? Like, is your tail taunting you?
James, see you later. Lori's going to be in Florida. Nice wine glass. Airstream is winterized and in storage, so no more travel. Sorry of that, Jody. Brenda, start dancing. Like right now, or you want me to do that for a living? Because we'll be broke. We'll be broke. Allison and Scott, thank you guys. Best of luck. Everyone's starting to say goodnight. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was gonna say we need to wrap it up.
And then Ken and Joe are going to be in Florida with Richard. Oh, cool. You guys are going to hang out together? You guys know each other? We can introduce you guys. They're nice people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, nice people.
Well,
Kevin says we'll get in trouble if we suggest anything. Never.
what?
Never. So do you like sweet, semi-sweet, or dry? The Amish want to know, Lori. Alan wants to know.
Sweet, semi-sweet, or dry? Semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet? Okay. TME wine glasses, says Randy. Ooh, that'd become awesome. Oh, you could come clean her house. Ah, there you go. The Mexican.
That's
see?
because I'm Mexican.
Because she's Mexican.
No, you
That's
can't.
oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
That is.
Oh my god. I don't find it funny.
You, Jody, she didn't mean that. We know you're just doing joking. That's awesome. Both from Tucson. Well, Tucson, you can come down and see us in Quartzsite. That'd be awesome.
David says, "What is winterize?"
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks. That's awesome. Thanks, April. We appreciate it. Do you have a dishwasher? No, we do not.
I have a yeah, that's me.
Lori.
It should be your Christmas present.
Jody.
Dishwasher, right?
Now you made Jody feel bad.
We're joking, Jody.
We're just joking, Jody. We joke, we kid. Yeah, guys, just so you know, you know, when people are making comments on some of our videos, you might want to tell them that a lot of what I say is a joke. When I'm standing next to a river in Alaska and I say, this fish looks like it might be a halibut or a shark, I'm probably joking. I'm not serious. So you might want to let them know that so that, you know.
I think your deadpan is just too good. Like
my
your shark-
deadpan is so good that they go, oh my God, he's
if
serious.
it's-
Yeah, they're just like, he is serious. He thinks that's a shark in a river 200 miles inland from the ocean.
I know we crack up.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, but now sometimes he has to put like little subtitles.
Yeah,
just
now I'm
to
putting,
make
yeah.
sure
Yeah.
people
yeah,
know.
because I'll just get a barrage of
I
messages.
was only kidding.
Yeah, I have to do that. Like I just made a joke about wanting to go to North Pole as a kid in this next video, and then I'm like, people are going to be sending me, that's not the real North Pole, you know.
There's no what Santa is.
They say you have a full-time job keeping me out of trouble.
Oh my God, that's like I should be paying like get paid
Yeah.
time and a half for that one. He's like, it's a big job.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We got a few more minutes left and we're going to go. Thanks again for hanging out. This month is going to be really rough on videos for the timing. The regular Tuesday, Saturday thing is just not going to happen for the next month at least while we're getting the paperwork and things sorted out. But we will get that done. And once that happens, we're going to go balls to the wall with this thing, and we are going to have a lot of fun. So we look forward with that. So I get your jokes and some serious people out there. Yeah, there are some serious people out there. It's like, you guys need to relax a little bit. Welcome to retirement, semi-retirement. Yeah, semi-homelessness, semi-joblessness.
I would not call it retirement. I think we're gonna work more now than we used to. So I would not call it
we are going to be working a lot. Yeah, it is going to be a lot of work, and I'm looking forward to it.
So I'm just saying it because Kevin Miller, now this guy has to work. So yeah, these two, when they get together, it's like they're like these two little kids. It's like,
This says no money. I will tune into the starvation experiment. Oh my God, you are some funny bastards, let me tell you. Love you guys so much. And again, guys, hopefully you guys will get down to Quartzsite. We're going to try to do meetups in every major city that we go to. I want to do that all the time now. I just have so much fun doing that. And so we look forward to doing more of that stuff in the future. And
now
yeah.
I have to say the meetups lately, they have gained out of control. And
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to do it.
We feel so bad because people show up to get to talk to us and see us and all that. And sometimes we cannot get to all the people. I mean, we try
Right.
to move as much as we can, but sometimes we just miss people.
I wish
So-
all of you guys could have seen the waitress at the restaurant that we had the meet up in Las Vegas when I said, oh, it shouldn't be more than 6 or 8 people. And then it got to 12. And then it got to 16 and then 18. And then her look got worse and worse. Like she was pissed.
Yeah.
And then it got to 20 and then 30. And like she was about to lose her mind.
Like-
It was awesome. It was so
Yeah.
good. It was so good.
She should have been doing one of these.
Oh, yeah,
boy,
yeah.
Tips.
Tips.
Not
But no,
her.
she didn't. She didn't.
No, that's
So
Okay, honey.
Yeah, we
Let's
gotta go,
wrap it
guys.
up.
2 minutes left to go.
No, because with the delay.
Oh, with the
that's-
delay, it's gonna be an extra couple minutes. Well, I don't care about that. Pam, thank you so much, Pam. We love you guys. Tell Jim I said I want video of him on the 9-bot. Gotta see it. Gotta see it. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Come back to
Good
Boston.
night.
We will be back. Gail.
Now time to eat some chips.
Yes.
With some wine.
Now wine and chips after you guys are gone.
Yeah.
Jim
but-
is going in for surgery on Monday. Okay, shoot me a message about that. Good night, guys. Bye.
I don't think that's the
Bye.
right one. The right window.
That's not the right window. We got to go to a different window to turn off. And nope,
I don't
that's not the
think
right
that's
window
the right
either.
window either.
We're still in the wrong place. Okay, I think we're making it.
Is this like your first time or
Nice
something?
job.
Every time it's like his first time.
Later.